Hi everyone, my name is Susan. I'm the librarian at International Theological Seminary. Here today I'm going to show you how to put labels on books that are already cataloged. And here you can see there's some supplies. I'm going to go through them one by one. But in general, let me go through how many steps that's involved in processing a book. So this is a book that's already processed and it's ready to go to the stacks. And there are 8 steps. And I'm going to show you just overview about how many steps are there and what are they. So this is number 1. This is a spine label with a protector. This is number 1. Number 2, this is actually a jacket label. And then number 3, step 3 is actually penciling the call number and our barcode. And then number 4, this is date due sticker. Number 5 is actually the name of the donor of this book. And usually this one would be done by me because I'm the only person who knows what books are donated by whom. So this is number 5. Number 6 is just our logo stamp on this part of the book. And then number 7 is the second last page of a book, and this is also a jacket label. And number 8 is the barcode of this book, and it's also a label. So this is the 8 steps to process a book. So let's get started, and you can see all the supplies that I have. It's all laid out on my desk or table. So when you're doing it, it helps if you organize your desk a little bit, so then everything is laid out. It's easy to get what you want to get. So step 1. Step 1, we need labels and protector for the spine. And so here I already have some labels in here. So whenever you take a label out of a page, make sure it goes same with the little paper that I have here. So what you're looking for is because it's a spine, so it's the call number label, which is step number 1. So the label should look like this, and it should be the same as the one that's written on the right. So this one is, usually I'll do it like following the sequence from 1 to 10, but this time I only have one book to show, and I believe this is the last book. So this time I'm going to jump right to the end, the last book of this batch, but usually you should follow from the first book all the way till the 10th book. And they are actually all the labels goes from left to right, and the pile or the batch that I give you also from top to down. So sometimes, of course, it's a good habit to double check them, but if you don't, if you always go from left to right, you won't make mistakes basically. So just let's just pretend that we are already done for the first 9, and this is the last 10. So I'm going to peel this out I will label this as step 1, so you know this labels are step 1 label. So we peel this off, put it aside, and it's the spine. So it helps when you don't go all the way down, or you don't go all the way too up. So I would say a little bit in the middle, give it some space, because you never know that here you might need a label on that or a sticker on that too. So I'll put it like this, and it can stick out a little bit like that. That's fine. And so for general books, this is the only label that you need. But however, if you're doing reference book like this one, I do have another sticker that I need, which is the reference sticker. I usually do the reference books, I won't let you guys do it because there's a little slightly different than in a general book. So anyway, so here we're gonna get a label protector. They got like shiny like this. You just need one. So I'm just gonna peel this thing. Take your time, and then it's always a good idea to work with clean hands. And you put it like in the middle, or this for this one I'll just do it vertically, but then for the general books you might want to do it horizontally. But this one, because I have a reference, the word reference to cover, so I'm going to put it like this. And what you really need to do is like hold it and spread them. Like you hold it, you can hold it in the middle and then spread them as tight as you can. This is like, and then the other side too. Hold it tight and then smooth out. There should not be any space here, because if you have space or bubbles, they won't last very long. So this is number 1. That's how you do label and label protector. Okay. Number 2. Step number 2. We need, again, we go to our labels and we look for step number 2, which I will write on top. And then you get the number 2. Number 2 labels look like this. They're also from top to bottom, left to right. We need 2 labels from the sheet for one book. And the labels go like these 2 are the same label. So try to make sure that you're double checking that this is the right label. So try to go, one book is 2 labels instead of that. So you have to make sure when the first few times you have to make sure you're using the same label for one book. So this time I only need 1 of the stickers. Yeah, for the stickers I don't want you guys to use, I'll cross it out. And so I only need 1. So actually, yeah, like I said, make sure that it's just the right call number. This should be the last one because I'm only using the last one. Okay, and peel it. And this is step 2, okay? So step 2, always put it right here. And then they are ink labels, so they're not laser, so they actually will smudge if you rub them. So don't rub them, just tap. And yes, then it won't be smudgy. And so that is number 2. Number 3. Number 3 is actually the penciling part, which is right here. So what you need is a pencil and an eraser, just in case you make a mistakes. And it will all be provided to you. And so in here, you just copy the call number and the barcode right here. You might not be able to see it because I'm not going to hold it up to the camera, but it should be done like this. This is a big book, so you can make it bigger. So just copy the call number line by line vertically. Has to be vertical, unfortunately. So that's why sometimes I would make all the students who check books to write vertically, so it won't be any mistakes. So I would leave a little space here, 1 line space, and then I will continue to put on the barcode. So I don't have a really good, pretty handwriting, but it's accuracy that matters. So this is number 3. Okay. Number 4. Number 4 is actually the date due stickers. So I use this kind now because we're reusing them. And they are self-sticking, so just put it right here. And make sure you have clean hands when you do that. So that's number 4. Number 5. Number 5 is actually what I said is the donor sticker, well, which will be done for you, but I'm gonna do it again anyway. So I write step 5, but usually you don't have to do this step again. Okay, so I will just put it right here. This is the cover page of a book. Usually you will have space to put it, especially when this is a big book like this. So that's done. It will be done for you anyway. So that's number 5. Number 6. Number 6 is here, like, I don't know what I call, I forgot the name, but it's like the almost like the mouth of the book. And I will hold it like this horizontally, because what you're gonna do is to stamp them. So I have the ink pad, I have the stamp, okay, and then after a long time, you probably will not do it step by step. Sometimes I'll do all the stamps all at once before I do other steps, and that's fine, totally. It's all up to you. So I would just make sure that it's inked well, and then in the middle, you press, so move it up, down a little bit for a few seconds, and take it out. Then it's done. So yeah, sometimes thin books takes a little bit a special trick to do is like thin book, you can just put it like this and make it wide enough to cover the whole name of the stamps, and that's how you do it for thin book. But this one, no problem, because it's a huge, big, thick book. So this is number 6. Number 7. Number 7 is actually the second last page of a book. It's also same as step 2. So you're going to take the sticker out from the step 2 and 7. And again, if you're not familiar with it, just make sure that the call number is the same as the little paper that we already have in there. So you take one out, which is the bottom of the step 2 one, and you put it right here. There's a problem sometimes when this page is full and you don't want to cover anything that might be important information on it. So you just, this one is okay because it's only this much. But if it's the whole page that has information on it, you might want to put it this way. But this time it's okay because this is like that. I'm totally fine with it. So this number 7, usually it's on this page. And when everything is full here, you will put it right here, which I'll show you as the sample of this. So this is number 7. Number 8. Number 8 is actually the barcode sticker, which just look for the step 8 barcode sheets, and as I know, it is the last one. So I'm gonna peel off the last one, and okay. So I'm gonna put not top, not all the way to bottom, where you can see it. It's a little bit in middle down or something. A little bit down, but like not too down. It's a little bit lower than maybe the middle. It's easy for my eye, you know, when I enter the barcode or scan the barcode, it's just better if it's like that. And so that's number 8. So the whole book will be done like that. So now you have step 1, which is the call number sticker with the protector. Step 2, which is the jacket label. Step 3, the penciling part. Step 4, the date due sheet. Step 5, the donor label. Step 6, just the stamp. And number 7, which is another jacket label on the second last page of the book. And then number 8, which is the barcode on the very last page of the book behind the back cover. Okay, I hope it's not too bad. I'll give you a sample book to follow through when you do it for the first few times. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Before I forget about showing you doing the labels a little differently, this is what it is. Okay, so I demonstrate how to put labels on paperbacks. So all the step 2 and step 7 will go here. But unfortunately, when you're doing books with a dust jacket, this is a dust jacket, step number 2 and number 8 is a little different. See, because number 2, I asked you to put it here, but if there's a jacket, and if I'm keeping it, it will be covered, step 2. So step 2 will move it to this part when there's nothing covered this part. So that's the one with the dust jacket. And at the same time, also, number 7 will go to this part, but number 8 usually is this part will go to here, same page as number step 7, because when I'm keeping the jacket, you know, it'll cover the barcode, and it's just the way it makes my life easier. And sometimes I see other librarians would cut this part out so that the number step 8 won't be covered, but I probably won't do that. If you make a mistake, so I'm gonna let it go. But so that's the difference between processing a book that's paperback or processing a book that's hardcover with a dust jacket. All right, that's it.